So, judging by the views of my last video, looks like Far Cry 5 isn't that much of a popular game. So I thought I would go back to my ways, playing Red Dead Redemption again. And I thought today I would go over the mystery of the Vampire of Saint Denis. Agent 619's on the case. I'd also like to mention all the songs that are in this video. It'll say the name of the song in the bottom left, and all the songs will be in the description. First of all, I had to fix up my Alf Morgan because his moustache made him look like a bit of a 70s porn star. I thought the best thing to do would be completely cut it off because I couldn't get the big bit. How sad. Now first of all, I'd like to apologise. I had to get the images off a YouTube video because me being the idiot I was, forgot to look at them on the map to show you guys. But here's the first one, right near the cheap saloon. There's this writing here. If you go up to it, Arthur actually writes in his diary. You can do this in epilogue as well, I might add. The letter reads, I drink from the maiden, I live again in the dead, the heart of the ring of blood. This next one, just near where the trapper and the fence is, there's a gate, and I already had this one written down, but if you want to know what it says, I feed again the blood of life, the circle has begun. Just show you how to get here, and there's the writing. This next one here behind the general store and butcher. Here you can see me riding up to it. You just gotta go behind where the general store is and behind where the butcher is. If you look to your left, you'll see some writing. Going to inspect this. And Arthur will write in his diary. Now what it says inside is 5 bones under the perfect star, Nosferatu with Dominica will become mortal again. By the way, I'll try to pick up any garlic there because vampires don't like garlic. Anyway, this next location here, just through this little kind of garden area. If you take a left through here, you will find yourself another message. Now let's have a read of this. Now this one here reads, O sneeters of nips, may your blood remain forever on my lips. There will be 6 before the last unsates. I think I read that right. If I didn't read it right, well fuck. Dyslexic detective for a reason. This next one's a bit more harder to find in the same alleyway. You just gotta keep going along. Anyway, as you can see, I run through here to try and find it. Yeah, I cut the bit out. It took me a while to find this one, but I found it in the end of the day. If we look right through here, you can see the red writing. It's kind of hard to read, but that's why Arthur writes it down for us. Now, this one reads, with one long kiss, I draw the life from her and her, and awaits the outpost of advancing day. Now, if you look in the right-hand side of your screen, you will see a star, and the star has each of the locations we went to. So you would assume we need to go to the middle of it. So let's go to the middle of it. I should also mention it needs to be nighttime when you come here. First time I came here, there's actually a few like NPCs running away from the area, but this time it was just him. You can tell he's here because if you look in the bottom left, there's an X to mark a dead body.
So, you found me. Hey, what are you doing? Stay back for your own sake. I walk with the undead. What, you're a vampire? I have been called many names over the centuries. Now go, or I'll feed on you too. You're no more vampire than I am. I'll suck you dry.
Now instead of shooting him in the head like I did originally, I tied him up, hog tied him,
Oh, you will
and kept him trapped. Because I want to know if this guy's a legit vampire. Because yeah, when you rob him, you get bat wings and I think stringy meat or something. Don't know what stringy meat is, but bat wings, because you would assume he's a vampire. So I had a few things I wanted to do. So obviously earlier I wanted to try and see if it was garlic, but I don't believe there is any garlic in Red Dead. So two other things I wanted to try were get him into sunlight, and also see if it's a reflection in the mirror. Because if you know, vampires can't stand sunlight, and they also you can't see the reflection in mirrors. Yeah, and there wasn't one in the hotel I checked. So I thought only place I know there's definitely a hotel is Valentine. So I thought I'd get him on my horse and get the fuck out here. But something kind of strange, my horse did not want to meet the vampire. I don't know if this was a glitch or the horse could like knew he was like creepy. Cause I know like with the ghost train the horse freaks out. I was thinking of the vampire, does he freak out? Originally I thought I would have to take this poor man all the way to Valentine while I carry him. But sooner or later my horse sets me on him. I would also like to mention how none of the NPCs seem to care that I'm taking it with me. Most of the time the NPCs freak out and they get law, but it's like they know that it's okay what I'm doing. It's like they know he's a bad guy. Because sometimes even if you take a criminal, like hogtied in the back of your thing, there'll still be witnesses, but this they just let it happen. So here the sun started coming and he didn't seem to care, which kind of is a red flag for me that he's not a vampire. Kind of go through, people don't really seem to care. Just kind of let me have this kidnapped dude on the back of my horse. But the sun's out. He's not melting. Here I used photo mode to get a better look at him. And you can tell he's not got a human face. He's got weird ears, he's got a weird face, weird eyes. So pretty vampire to me. And here the sun's completely out and he's not even flinching. So that makes me believe that he's not a vampire. But I had one more test and I wanted to try that out. So meeting our new vampire friend here. Tried to get a room at Saint Denis. But then I realised you had to actually pay for it. So I went back downstairs and paid for it. So taking him back upstairs here, it was time to see the big reveal. Is he a vampire? Will his reflection be in the mirror? Yes it was, so he's not a vampire. Well shit, just knocked him down here and I think I actually killed him there. I think I smacked his head against the thing too hard. Because he kind of stopped moving. Yeah, his head goes down there and he stops moving. So he certainly had the physical appearance of a vampire. And he likes drinking blood. But I don't believe he's a real vampire. I believe he's just a bit of a psycho who thinks he's a vampire. Because you may be thinking that I'm overthinking, it's just a game, they don't think about all this, but Rockstar, they do like to make everything 100%, like, if you know what I mean. And I feel like if he was a real vampire, they would have intended for him to make that special dialogue when you're in the sun. Like, he could be like fucking dying or whatever. And also I feel like they would not put his reflection in the mirror. But his reflection was there, so at this point I started messing around with his dead body. But that does it for this video. If you like this video and you want to subscribe, go ahead. We'll be doing another video every Friday. Something else I do want to mention, I've got a second channel where I do Let's Plays. I have a Let's Play of the full Red Dead Redemption campaign. And also, I do a video where I originally find the bat in Saint Denis. So go check it out if you want to. Anyway, if you like the video, beat the like button. Subscribe for more detective videos. Thanks a lot for watching. And bye.